Hello everyone! Welcome to 30 Days Piano with Viky for Beginners. Today we're going to learn the theme from Braveheart and this is day 10. If you watch our lesson until the end, you'll be able to learn how to play broken chords, chords in large position with the left hand, as well as combine all of this with the right hand using the pedal as well. I will perform the piece for you and then we'll start learning and practicing together. How amazing is this piece, right? It was written by the same composer as Titanic's piece, which we played in the previous video. Did you know? Most of the horses used in Braveheart's battle scenes were fake, and the movie was shot entirely in Ireland. So today, as I mentioned, our challenge will be to start playing broken chords with the left hand and chords with large positions. So we're going to use a lot our right or sustain pedal. As usual, let's warm up. We will warm up with the A minor natural scale because this is the scale for this piece. And we're going to start with our right hand as usual. So right hand on the A, B, C. Go under after the third finger. So no sharps and flats for our A minor scale. So it shouldn't be very challenging to play. Let's try to play the scale with our left hand. Great! How about hands together? And if you feel brave enough, why not trying a longer version, so 2 octaves. Amazing! Just remember our rule, follow the leader, which I showed you in our previous sessions. So going up, you follow the right hand fingers pattern, and going down, the opposite. The left hand is your leader. The notes we're going to work with today are, as you can see here, and the new ones are high A, B, and C. Once again, it makes it a bit more challenging to read these notes on the ledger lines. But if you don't remember them, I have included the notes names in the sheet music in the description below. Today's challenge will be mainly playing with our left hands and playing broken chords in large positions. So in this challenge, I have actually thought that it might be better to just play through the left hand on its own altogether. So let's try this. I'm going to discuss each phrase and practice with you the left hand on its own for the whole piece. We start with the F major chord, but in this case we won't play it as we normally do with F, A and C in this short version of the chord, but we'll play it actually with the octave. So we'll double the F and play it on the thumb. We're skipping the A note in this case. So F, C, F. That's the first one. The second one is the G major one. So again, we're skipping the B, but we're doubling the G. So G, D, G. Then to follow the A minor. So let's try to play them in tempo. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And that's pretty straightforward, right? The following one, as you can see, has a ziggy-zaggy line, which means broken or arpeggiated chord, right? So in this case, we're going to play, instead of G, B, D, G major chord, bring that B over to the higher octave and break it, because it's quite far away to reach that B. I mean, I can do it, and maybe some of you can, but it's quite difficult to press it, right? So what we're going to do is actually play the G, then the D, and then the B. And then we're going to try and make that as quick as possible and catch it with the pedal. That will help you. So once again, and that's the G major broken chord. Now let's try from the F, same thing, F, C, A, F major. So instead of playing the A here, you're bringing that an octave higher and you're playing it as a broken chord. That's it. And then back to the G, and then the A. So the sequence for this piece, it's actually playing F major, G major, A minor, and back to G, F. You're having these chords in different patterns and as broken chords or as just large position chords. The second phrase will be exactly the same. So let's play that in tempo from the first chord. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Break the chord. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Perfect. Now, since the only quite fast chord with the crotchet note G, D, B needs to be broken, just stay ready to play the following one. So you have to be quite quick at going from the G to the F. So don't stay too long on that B. Move your hand right down to the F, so you're ready to play the F. Try that with me again. Great. The following phrase, the difference is that we're playing the same chords, but repeating with the thumb twice the top note. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 times G and 2 times A at the end. Let's repeat that until the end. Skip to the F major, then G for a whole bar, A, and back from the beginning. Together, large position. Same as the beginning without arpeggios. If you don't remember how to play the arpeggios, in one of our previous videos, Schindler's List, I have taught a little bit how to play the arpeggios with the right hand, and it was exactly in A minor, so it's very helpful to play these two together. The only challenge that I find it needs a little preparation with the right hand, it's right at the beginning, the rhythmic part. So we have some demi-semi-quavers there, which we haven't done in our sessions before. So the important thing here is that you have a very energetic fingers. So let's try this together and place it in time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually this rhythmic figure between the dotted B and the demi-semi-quavers needs to be 1 beat in total. So all these 3 notes needs to be 1 beat. You have to think about the beat being extra long, and then the other two needs to go super quick, just like ornaments. If you remember what are the ornaments, or if you want to refresh your memory, we have done a video about the ornaments in our previous sessions. Sometimes it's very helpful to actually keep track of the speed with your left hand if you're not using it. So for example, if you want to tap along with your right hand, that will be very helpful, like this. That way you can feel the beat with your body as well, not understanding it only with your brain. Now let's play the piece phrase by phrase, and if I find something tricky, I'll stop and we can practice it together. Prepare your left hand ready. Broken chord, F, G major, A minor, F major, now change the finger on the A, hold it down and prepare for the high E with the right hand. Left hand repeats the top note. And again. Hold. And then the last phrase. For the last phrase, we're going higher, on the higher octave. So that's where you see the new notes, the A, B, and C on the ledger lines. And now a broken chord in the right hand, A minor. So same as the left hand, you start from the bottom one, then each one will go in order and you will try to play that as quickly as you can, holding the last one, or all of them if you prefer, so like this or like that. Hold that with the pedal. This piece was great to stretch your left hands and experiment a little bit with the pedal and of the sound of your piano or your keyboard, whatever you're using. I think it has a fantastic melody on top as well, which is quite repetitive, so it helps you to focus on your left hands. Since we have been playing a lot with the right hands so far, I think it's a good practice to focus on our left hands a little bit. So have fun and watch our next videos and subscribe. Bye!